Okay, so yeah, so I was saying that I'm born, brought up here, done my management, and then right off the campus recruitment, I got into a company, which is in which was an IT company itself. I had another offer to join an FMCG company, but I thought IT is the way to go, and I picked IT. Also at that time there was this there was a lot of other my college and then organizations as well, where I had started seeing where they were saying that technology for women is far more easier because you can have work life balance. There's no physical hardship where you have to go, like for example an FMCG company required you to travel a lot, right? So a lot of people advised me saying that IT is easier for women, and that's how I landed up in IT, believe it or not. So for women out there, for young girls out there who are looking for career options, I would say IT is definitely a good option. Because we can have that work-life balance. There is no physical hardship, like I was saying, and also I think that it requires a little bit of different hats for you to wear and multitasking, and I think women we're a little good at that. So you may actually enjoy IT for those reasons, learning technology for those reasons. Um, so yeah, and after that, my second job was with Oracle, and I spent almost a decade with Oracle. Not almost, actually, more than a decade with Oracle, and I did different roles. So I'm always thankful to that company because it gave me opportunities to do and try out a lot of different work in different areas. I started off in sales and marketing. I used to do business development. I've worked even in the North America market. And then I've done programs, marketing campaigns for sales teams selling Oracle products. I've done that, and then I moved on to managed cloud services, Oracle managed cloud services. I've run operations with that team, and then my final role just before I left Oracle was managing Oracle Academy programs for the JPAC region. And that was a very interesting role where I got to work in different markets. I went to universities in Vietnam, Cambodia, Burma. These are some of the areas that I worked. I mean, I worked with countries between here to Vietnam. Vietnam was the last border that the eastmost that I had gone. But that experience was, really great. And I can tell you that, from seeing the Southeast Asian countries, I think leaving Singapore, we are pretty advanced. I mean, India is really doing great in terms of education, in terms of job opportunities. We are an English language speaking country, so that is very helpful. A lot of these Southeast Asian countries, students are even struggling for language. So a lot of the programs need to be either translated to their local language, or they have somebody who builds these programs in their local language, or there is a translator. Can you imagine if I'm talking to you and somebody needs to translate that to you from in a local language? There are challenges, right? So with that, for us, I feel, because we are in English, there's a large population which is English speaking. There is a lot of advantage to our students, and that gives us an edge. So that was my last role with Oracle, and I joined Salesforce about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, last January. And I joined to run the students program here, because what I did was Oracle was very similar. Oracle Academy is very similar to the students program with Salesforce. But my role has now expanded. It's not just students, it's also early job seekers, like I was saying. So it's a little bit about creating pipeline, creating enablement, then connecting them to the opportunities, which really is the need of the hour today, both for our company from Sales VC report, where we are saying there's going to be more than 500,000 jobs by the year of 2025. So we are trying to create new talent, infuse or inject new talent into the ecosystem, and that's only possible through the fresh graduates coming graduating from their campuses and coming into the workforce. So that's the key role that I play. And of course, it's also important to bring people who are already on technology working in companies to also let them know about this great organization, a company called Salesforce, and what are the opportunities for them there. So we try and address both of them, of course, and that's been my journey so far. Sesha, I hope that was good. Just in terms of introducing so that people know who I am and where and what I do or where I come from.
Thank you for that journey, ma'am. So it's been a surprise to me. You also deal with the students at the Oracle also, so you are dealing with Salesforce students. So might be there are thousands of students has been blessed by you, has been gone through a good pipeline of study and as well as a good placements with your help. Thank you, madam. Thank you for inspiring a journey. Thanks for inspiring a generation. We are blessed to have you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sesha. It means a lot, actually, to be able to connect and really see who these, who the program is touching, right? You don't want to be working on an island or in a silo. You actually want to stay connected. You want to make sure that whatever programs you are doing actually adds value, actually makes sense. So that's where we try and take feedback. We try to stay grounded, stay connected with the people that we're working with, and those are you people, right? So and it's great when we see fresh faces, new people coming into the ecosystem. People who are already been there, my only request is just help them out, okay? Because we were all there at one point in time. I know I was there at one point in time. I was on campus extremely nervous, trying to figure out what is my career path, which way do I go. It can be so confusing when you have so many different great options your way. So help your juniors, help the people who are looking for that kind of support.
Sure, ma'am. This is what we are going to do. This is what we are planning, so that the next batches will get a benefit out of us. Yep. So soon we are going to reveal it, what we are going to announce and what's our initiative. Thank you, ma'am. According to your plan, you are going to share something related to job ready program.
Yes.
So,
So
yes, ma'am.
sorry,
I saw many people who are really fresh to Salesforce and they want to know how Salesforce is giving job opportunities. So if you have something to share with us, please.
Sure. I just want to share a couple of slides on speaking about the program, and then I want to just let you know that if you want to get onto this program, the way we are doing this is we really want to integrate and work very closely with the community. So if there is anybody here today on the call who feels that yes, this looks like a journey or this looks like a program that I want to join, I'm going to benefit from this and this is going to help me, reach out to Sesha, reach out to the student groups who are here, the leaders who are here on the call today. They're going to be sharing their experience as well. They all know about this program. You can check with them how you can join this. Because this is a large scale program where we're trying to cover as many colleges and as many students as possible. We are trying to reach out to as many as we can. We want to, we work specifically with a few colleges. We work with the government of India. We work with education partners, but we also work with the community. So the community is your go-to place. Reach out to Sesha, reach out to Suresh, and ask them how you can join the Job Ready India program, and they will share the steps with you. There is also the students ambassadors. Right now, all the student group leaders can become student ambassadors once, because we are not continuing with student groups anymore. Student groups are now merged into the larger developer group or admin group. People can join, their colleges can join into any of these larger groups. So the colleges can now have an ambassador instead. They can have a student ambassador and they can be part of the Trailblazer community itself. So my request is reach out to these ambassadors, reach out to the community leaders to know more about the program. with that, let me just quickly share my screen. I also want to say that we have a few people as well that you can reach out to. So, just ping them here while they are here on the chat, or you can ping them offline as well. I just want to give a quick shout out to a few people, because if I don't do that, then it's not fair, because our community is all about networking, all about knowing people. So if you are new and you don't know whom to reach out to, I'm just going to give you a few names that you can start connecting with. One leader that I did not see on this panel, and maybe you want to invite her. And I'm a big fan of women in tech and women empowerment. I like to give as many opportunities to women as possible. So any women in the group need to reach out to me, do that. More than happy to support and see how I can help you. So the person I was speaking about is Varnata. She was the student group leader for East Point College. East Point College again had a huge number of students who completed student journey last year. So I want to give a big shout out to East Point College itself, and to Varnata for the excellent work that they did, and she was their group leader. You can reach out to her because she was part of Student Journey India last year, so she knows what the journey was all about, what the program did. And I have her on pictures of her and college and students in a little bit that I will share as well.
I'm here, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Sure, Varnata. And she was also featured in TDX. If you all watched TDX 2020 this year, that happened last week, she was featured on that as well, nominated by us from India as a student leader. So great work there, Varnata. Please keep giving back, and thank you for everything that you do. Another person I want to call out is Rahul. Rahul again is, I think I saw him join. I'm not sure if he's still there. I'm just trying to see if I can quickly
He's there, ma'am.
He's there, great. Rahul is again another Student Journey India. I'm not, he wasn't a leader, but then or was he a leader? I'm a little confused, but Rahul again is somebody that you can connect and, learn more about this program, how you can benefit, how you can be part of the community. I think he's again really great. I'm just throwing in a new name,
Thank you, ma'am.
new names that you're. Hi, Rahul. Just few names that I'm sharing, so that if we already have some really great people here who are going to be talking to you already, and I'm just giving you all a few other names that you can reach out to, because sometimes we get really busy, so it helps to have options and have more people that you can connect. So I would definitely recommend these two people. And of course, Om is here from Motihari Group. Om, thank you for joining the session. I know that you do a lot of sessions in colleges. You go and speak to a lot of students. Thank you again for all your good work, and thank you for being here this morning. I would definitely recommend, please follow Om on Twitter if you are not doing that already, because again, he hosts a lot of sessions, and he also recommends and retweets a lot of the sessions as well. So yeah, and I'm just trying to see. Sanjana is here again. You could reach out to her. Sai Leela, again, I've seen her, really blazing trails on Trailhead. She does fantastic, that I have seen. Great work, Sai Leela. Keep doing that. I see Vishwesh is here. Vishwesh Gedala is here. That's awesome. Thank you. Reshu Tomar is again one more trailblazer that we have, who does fantastic work on Trailhead. If you have any issues, you're stuck somewhere, I would recommend ping her. She's again somebody who's like almost like the queen of Trailhead, I would say. Reshu is again fantastic. So Pratiksha is here as well. Pratiksha has been blazing trails on Trailhead. She's again somebody who's a constant learner. So great work, all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here this morning. So for people who don't know about the Job Ready India program, let me just quickly introduce you all to what it's all about. And like I said again, if you have any questions, you want to know how to join this program, please reach out to the people who have hosted this program today. That is Suresh and Sesha. If there's anybody else that I'm missing out, apologies, but definitely reach out to Suresh or Sesha to know more about the program. Chinna as well, I think. Sorry, you can reach out to all three of them. Okay, so this is the Job Ready India program. It's actually the Asia Pacific program. We're also taking this outside India shortly. Um, so the vision of this program, like I was saying, is to prepare students and early job seekers for their future career in Salesforce ecosystem. And how we try to do this is providing curated content, curated trail mixes, specific to what Indian companies are looking for in students and fresh graduates when they go in for when they go in for an interview. So there is the content part, and then we are also providing just the career readiness content itself, which is about your soft skills. How do you prepare a resume? How do you get ready for an interview? What are some of the kind of questions that are asked for a Salesforce developer, probably a fresher? So all these things are already there. There is a platform for that. There is content for that that you can go and check out. That is part of the second step, which is the career readiness webinars. There is also mentorship. There is a month-long mentorship that mentees can take. So yeah, this is just the vision that I was speaking about. And then there are three parts, like I was saying. So one is we have the curated trail mix, which is in line to what the companies are expecting. There are career readiness webinars, which is to help you with the soft skills, like your resume writing and practicing your elevator pitch, for example, or creating a fantastic, list of interview questions that you can be prepared for before even you go for an interview. And then the mentorship program, where you can get month-long access to mentors who are already great, like people like, probably Om, who's already working in the Salesforce ecosystem. So he knows what it takes for, somebody to get prepared for a developer role or an admin role. And somebody like him can really help you to, just navigate through your questions and how you can really be successful for a career in Salesforce. And then finally, just connect with the employers, right? So you've done all this great work, and now where do you go and apply? Who are the companies who are looking to hire students and looking to hire with the companies? And I'm going to be telling you how you can do that through the virtual career fest. Yes, we've made it virtual this year because of COVID, so it's really helpful. You don't have to travel anywhere. Right from your cities, you can start connecting with companies. And of course, there is the great community networking opportunity, like the session that we are in today. So I and Manasvi, who's also here today on the call, we both go for such, we try and go to as many sessions as possible and speak about our program and connect to the community, and then, just help with the networking part of the whole, our role. So these are some of the goals, and these are also our audience, like I was speaking with. And really our goal is, just to create a pipeline of skilled individuals. I've already spoken about the IDC report. We want to provide free learning, connect job seekers to mentorship opportunities, and also create a wonderful virtual career experience. So at a very high level, this is what the program is all about. There's deep learning with custom trail mixes and supersets. There is career readiness webinars, there's mentorship, and finally the career event itself. So the program looks something like this in each of the colleges. There are two parts to it. So part one has to do with, faculty getting trained, students learning Salesforce on our Trailhead platform, and then finally they complete the credentials set. This is part one. A lot of colleges have already started off on this journey, but having said that, this is not a time-bound activity. So if there's anybody in the audience who wants to do this, like I was saying, you can still do this. Just reach out to Sesha and he'll let you know how to get connected with us. Part two is the career readiness part, where you can learn about the webinars, the mentorship program, and then finally the career event. That's part two. So these are the two tracks that we have for students and early job seekers, because we believe that this is where majority of the opportunities actually lie, waiting for you guys here as soon as you finish or you're in the process of finishing. One is the developer set for any student who's an engineer or is on the technical side, and then there is the admin superset. There is the admin learning path that has been created. So once you finish either of these two paths, you can get access to the career readiness webinars, you can get access to the mentorship, and then you can attend the virtual career fair. So these are the three steps the program goes through. Sorry.
Ma'am, your deck is a little bit cropped. Provide, I don't know why.
Is it cropped?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes.
Sometimes my mouse plays tricks, so yeah, it just automatically zooms in.
Okay, no worries. We can see the screen, right? Yeah.
Okay, okay. So this is where we work with partners. So there are a couple of initiatives that we have that we work with the bigger GSIs like Cognizant. Last year we piloted, and this year we're looking to do more of such initiatives with our GSIs. With Accenture, TCS, Infosys, the big companies, so to speak. So what we do is we actually identify the colleges that they like us to go to. We also work with infusing some of the content that is more specific for their own organizations into the trail mixes. The mentors come in from these companies as well, and then finally they commit to hire the students at the career fair. And this is our program that we run specifically around partners called Partner Connect. Now, the program itself is, like I was saying, it's about 17 weeks long, and this is the developer learning part that you're looking on this, that you're seeing on the screen. And there is a large part of it which is self-paced learning, and then but having said that, there's a lot of help that you can get from the community. There is help that you can get from the faculty if you're still in college and you nominate your college, or your college is already nominated. Then you can also get support from your faculty. There is also a lot of the recorded sessions that we provide for students to help. So there's a lot of content that basically helps you to get successful. Then there is, of course, the career webinar, career readiness webinar, and then the career event itself. And very similarly, this is the admin program timeline. This is a little lesser than the developer timeline. It's a little shorter, but it's equally important, and this also has a superset badge that you can earn. That is something that we have with all our partners that I think we can skip. So I think this is, yeah, I've already spoken about the mentorship and the soft skills part. There are links to this on our landing page. This is the link to the mentorship program where you can go in and you can sign up to be a mentee or a mentor. If there are people who are also interested in giving back, you can also sign up to become a mentor. We're looking for mentors all the time, especially in India, because we have a very large community presence here. So, you know, more, as many of you are welcome, and more the merrier is what I would say. So finally, the career fair, if you all attended TDX, I'm not sure if they, I did see some people in the career fair, in the US career fair as well. Some of you even volunteered to, you know, man some of the booths from the community side. So this is how the virtual platform looks like. We have different companies like this. We have this just as an example where you can go and you know, you can create an interview time slot, or you can go in and speak to these representatives from these different companies to understand what are the job opportunities that are there with them. And this is something that we are looking to bring to India as well. This is going to happen either in August or September timeframe. So stay tuned for that date. We will be announcing it shortly. And also the criteria for, you know, being able to come here would of course be completing the job ready program, completing the trail mixes, the super badge sets that are there as part of your learning path. Once you do that, you would be able to get a ticket to come into this career fair that we're going to be conducting to connect the employers in our ecosystem. And of course, as part of this event, you also can get some great career advice from the community. They will also be there to do any kind of hand building that would be required. This is my favorite slide. This is from last year's TDX in India, where you can see how it was in the old normal before the COVID situation, where we all came together and it was a great opportunity to meet some of you, meet all of you who were there actually. I know a lot of people from this call were there, and brings back fond memories for all of us when we could meet in person. And these events used to be such a great platform for doing that. And you can see there are interviews going on. There is career guidance going on in the roundtable with some of the community members. And then on the right side, you'll see, these are people who have received spot offers. I think this is Rahul, so we have Rahul there. And he's there on the call today as well. This is Julian, who's from the Asia Pacific. He's based out of Australia. And then, yeah, so the whole team was here. So this was a fantastic event that we had. So some of the companies who came in last year, we have to thank them, and this is also a good reference slide for you all to know who are some of the companies who come and hire. There are a lot more, but we didn't want to clutter the slide, so we just picked a few and we just kind of rotate the logos and rotate the names so that we get through all of them at some point in time. But this is just a reference slide for you to know some of the companies that came last year at TDX to hire. With that, I think I'm at the end of my presentation. Oh yes, I have to speak about next-gen Trailblazer. So this is just, I wanted to kind of keep you guys informed that there is this program that is running from the community side, next-gen Trailblazers. It's run by Vinay, taking the lead with the Noida developer group. And there is a lot of good content that this group is creating. They are doing a 3-part prologue series currently, which tells you about what you need to know from the technology side as basics before you can even become experts in Salesforce. So I would definitely recommend look them up on Twitter, look up Vinay Chaturvedi, and definitely follow him, attend those sessions if you want to learn more, and definitely get your basics and your foundation strong. I would recommend you attend some of those sessions. I think they have just done one of the 3-part series, the prologue that they're calling it, but nothing like attending a live one. And especially if you have questions and you need some clarity on how to navigate through the whole Salesforce ecosystem, I would recommend you to come and join and interact with the fantastic panels that we put together. And that's all that I had, and I think it's I did take up quite a bit of time, so apologies for that. But yeah, any questions? I'm not sure if we have time, but we can, I guess, check with the host.
Yes, ma'am. There are some questions.
Yeah, there is one question, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
Suresh.
the question from Kumar Swami. So he's asking about, so he's working for Salesforce department company. So he's asking whether he's eligible for job ready program and mentorship program.
Sorry, you're working with a company already. Yes, absolutely. You can sign up for the job ready as well as the mentorship. Kumar Swami, please do sign up. Either, are you interested as a mentor or a mentee? But you have the opportunity to do both. You can sign up as a mentor or as a mentee.
Yes, Bhanu ma'am. Another question.
Kumar Swami, you can talk now if you want.
Yes. Yep, ma'am. Meanwhile, I had a question from chat window. So someone has posted previously. So when this when the job fair is going to happen?
Yes, so we are thinking it's going to be either August, or if not August, then latest by September. We don't have the dates yet, so stay tuned. We will be announcing the dates shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, between we have another question, ma'am. So it is from the question from Satya.
Yeah, Satya Karthik's question, I can take that. So Satya says he's got 8 years of experience in .NET. Will I be eligible for this program? Satya, there is another program called Journey to Salesforce. You can sign up for that. That's more for the laterals. This is more for the early job seekers. But if you don't have any experience in Salesforce and you want to learn from the beginning, we don't stop anybody from joining. So if you want to join this program as well, you could definitely do that. You can sign up for the Job Ready India program and attend the career fair as well.
So, ma'am, another question from my side. So, when this ambassador program is going to launch officially, because so many people has asked me that when we are going to be part of ambassador. So, is there any time space or timeline?
Yeah. So have they written to the Trailblazer community? Have they already applied to be ambassadors?
Yes, ma'am. I think yes. Yes.
Okay, so they will be going through these as cases. And I saw somebody tweeting as well saying, was it Shubham who said, I have been accepted as the first student ambassador? Somebody tweeted saying they have already
Bhanu
been.
Gupta.
It's Shubhangi Gupta from
Oh,
MIT.
right, not Shubham. Okay, Shubhangi. So yeah, they're going through the cases, and you will see more of such, approvals and people saying that they have been accepted as a student ambassador. It's happening.
Okay. So there are some more questions, ma'am. So Kumar Swami is asking a more clarity on mentorship program.
Yeah. So Kumar Swami, you can, let me put the link to the mentorship program, and you can go in there and get more details about it on how you can sign up. The ratio is 1:5, so maximum for India, or it can be 1:1. There is like a lot of great assets that is there on the mentorship page itself, where you can, it lists out what kind of help and support you can expect. Actually, let me just quickly share my screen. This is the Trailblazer mentorship screen, and you can, as you can see, we are calling for mentors, and it very clearly tells you who is eligible to become a mentor, and then who can participate, and what is it to be involved as a mentor. So it's a 30-day mentorship, a month-long mentorship, like I was saying, where we expect you to do at least 3 minimum check-in calls. And there is a lot of content that we've already created, like the mentor playbook, which we provide you access to. So it will also help you, guide you through what kind of mentoring you will need to do. And as a mentee, this is what you would receive as a benefit as a mentee. You get feedback on resume writing, interview strategy, fine tuning your career goals and planning, building your network. And then there is also more details about the whole program here. Thank you for having me here today. I had fun. If you have any questions on how to get onto the Job Ready program, reach out to China, Suresh, or Sesha. They can guide you on how to register for this. A lot of fun stuff and interesting stuff coming your way still. So stay tuned, stay in touch, stay safe. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Nice to have you. Okay, guys. So now it's time. We really had a good time with Bhanu, madam.